Owen Koonce, head coach Mike DeGeorge, Trevor Baskin with us after the 84-74 win over Chadron in the RMAC quarterfinals. Coach, we'll start with you. Just your thoughts on tonight's win.
Yeah, just really proud of the effort. I thought that, the Chadron came out with a lot of energy, executed early. We got off to a slow start, and we really responded, which is raising our level of toughness the rest of the way and just battled through and grinded out. And I thought that second half, it really looked more like the way we want to be playing. We shot more threes, fanned it out more, had great pace, and really competed defensively the whole night against a really good team.
Owen, we'll go to you. 22 points for you tonight. Like Coach mentioned, Chadron came out and hit some shots early, took an early lead. It just seemed like you guys had a counterpunch for every run that they went on, kind of one big scoring run in each half. Just talk about the offense for you guys tonight.
Yeah, I mean, things were a little slow at the start in the first half. We just had to kick it out more. We had to just kick it around the horn, play together more. We didn't have a lot of assists in the first half, and that's something we talked about during halftime. And so that second half, we just kind of came out and tried to play together as much as we could, play our game, find the right shot, spray it, one mores, everything, cuts. Yeah, we were just firing all cylinders there in that second half and just tried to hold our own on defense and ended up with the win there.
Trevor, for you, 22 points also. You actually got a double-double with 2 seconds left in the game. Got your 10th rebound. 5 assists, 4 steals, and a block for you as well. It seems like since Mac has been out of the lineup, you've kind of stepped up into that kind of just stuff the box score, do a little bit of everything role for this team. Just talk about the ways you felt you were able to impact the game tonight.
I mean, with Mac being gone, he's such a catalyst on our team that everyone's had to step up in different aspects, and I've really tried a lot harder on trying to do the things that Mac did so well, and that is trying to get the steals, get into passing lanes, and block shots, and do everything that he does really well. So I've just really been trying to kind of emulate after Mac on what he does on the defensive end, and then offensively just trying to make the right play. It's been a good formula so far.
Questions?
So there were times when you had all kinds of different ways you could score. I mean, they couldn't guard him once he kind of was finding his way in the lane, and then you moved the ball so well with Owen. The way Owen cuts to the basket and through the lane, it just opens so much more up. Can you just kind of see when those things are going to happen? And the kids look like they can sense it now.
Yeah, they have a really good feel for our concept and the timing on cutting, and Owen's been the best at it all year, and every time he does it, the coaching staff cheers it. So keeps getting more and more of them, which is awesome. And he's such a threat to shoot and such a threat to finish at the rim, where people can't contest it because of his athleticism. It's just a really dangerous combination, and it's why he's had such a fantastic year. But yeah, the cutting's a huge part of what we do, and they're really figuring out the timing and when to do it.
Guys, I mean, you've been through tournaments and all. You know how the underdogs come out hair on fire early. Was that kind of the case? It's like they're going to make their run early, and we just need to kind of settle in, and then you could kind of take control. Could you kind of feel when the right time was?
Yeah, I mean, every team for basically till we play right now is playing for their season, and we talked about how hard it is to end a team's season. They're going to give it everything they have, and it really showed in the first couple minutes. They were knocking down a bunch of shots, and it jumped on us early, but I think we did a good job. We understood that it was going to be a dogfight all 40 minutes, and it really was. And Josh Robinson, played phenomenally. He had like 30 points, and they made a bunch of tough shots, and you kind of got to expect that when you're trying to end a team season.
Trevor, for you, what did you do after that like dagger 3 you had? You like put your hand over your face? Explain that.
You always try to come up with dumb 3-point celebrations, so it was just like a 3 like in your face type thing, and it's also a mask. I saw a video on like a soccer player in Russia doing that, and I thought it was pretty cool. So I'm trying to start my own trend by doing that.
That Russia to Colorado Mesa basketball pipeline. Is really, really
Exactly.
Yeah, I have a question for you, DeGeorge. Talk about Elijah Knudsen and the rebounding. Is there like a safety in your offense, or is it just everyone crashes the glass and guys like Elijah and Aiden Cool, we've seen them get rebounds time and time this year?
Yeah, so defensively, you got to be responsible for your own guy, but a lot of times Elijah is going to be on guy, and AK, Aiden Cool are going to be on guys that don't rebound. They're going to rotate back. His team's worried about us in transition. And so we talk about rebounding out of their zone, so they got to be able to get those long rebounds. And then 22 for them is such a dynamic offensive rebounder. He averages like 3 a game, which is incredible. And so, we really talked that, we're going to have to just put bodies on him, and so those long rebounds guys are going to have to go get. And so Elijah did a great job of that tonight for sure. I think he told me it was his career high in rebound 7. So.
Yeah, we checked it was.
Yeah.
And then for you, Trevor, I mean, on paper, the Chadron State team, big, long, and athletic, it looked like it would be a tough matchup for you, but kind of looked like you picked your spots, dominated 7 for 9, double-double for you. What was kind of the mindset playing this long, athletic team?
I mean, we knew going into it that they were like you said, really athletic and long, and they took us to overtime last game. And I mean, it's really just kind of picking your spots. They had when their bigs were out 35 and 30. I really tried to attack them a little bit more since they were a little slower. And then other than that, it was just kind of cutting and trying to just play in the flow of the offense. I mean, all these guys attract so much attention that it's easy to play off of them, cut off of them. I mean, you got to get out on the shooters, and it allows slipping lanes and cutting lanes. So really just trying to play off my teammates.
And then for you, Owen, if you just want to talk about the patience of being an off-ball scorer, using the cuts, get to the rim, knowing that the shots are going to come to you eventually in the game.
Yeah, like you said, just be patient. My shots are going to come. Sometimes they don't come as often. Sometimes they come very often, back to back to back. You just kind of take what the game gives you. And then on the cuts, it's whenever your defender turns his head and starts ball watching, it makes it really easy. Or if we get into the paint, I'm always thinking, how can I get a cut and just score at the rim super easy. And then if I don't get the ball, well, then there's going to open up other opportunities to kick it out for the 3 for our other guys. And they're really, really good at doing that. So, yep.
Last question for you, Coach. Latimer, not nearly the same game he had the first time around. What do you think was the difference here tonight?
We had a little different game plan for him, and I thought Isaac and the guys did a great job of executing it. And it's just he got 30 outs the first time. We were going to make him the centerpiece of the game plan for sure. Yeah. And that was it was a great job by Isaac and the group getting switched on to him to just kind of take the spots he's best at away on the floor.
Thanks a lot, guys. Congratulations.
Thank you.